Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. We got interrupted by my computer saying that it was too full to continue working. So, we figured out that 28, A is a good answer choice. We obviously know that if A is good, B is wrong. We also know that C is wrong because they definitely didn't hike the same number. Well, now we have to figure out, is D or E correct for hiking the total? All right, so I need to do 6. Again, that's 6 2/4 plus 7 1/4. 2 plus 1 is 3. 4 plus 4. I'm sorry, keep the same denominator. So I got 13 3/4. 29. The motorist is driving across the country at a steady speed of 51.5 miles per hour. In the 16th hour, the odometer on the car reads 62,310.5. What is the odometer reading when she first started the trip? So what I'm going to tell you to do is first do 51.5 times 16. When you get that number, when you get that answer, you are to subtract it from 62,310.5 because this is how far they traveled on the trip. This is how far after they traveled the trip. So we need to subtract that answer from 62,300. Number 30. I'm going to tell you, you need to set up a proportion. But it says, how many would you predict do not like math? Well, if 77% like math, which I think is a pretty accurate statement, that would mean 23% did not like math. I feel sorry for those people that don't like math. So that's going to be 23 over 100. There's 1,300 students in that school. That's the proportion that you need to solve. And yes, there is a relationship here. 100 times 13. So that means I can do 23 times 13. All right, number 31. Of Sam's 60 friends, 1/3 live on the street. Well, if he's got 60 friends and 1/3 live on the street, that means 60 times 1/3 would be 60 over 3, which equals 20 friends live on the same street. Of those who live on the same street, 2/5 have the same number of brothers and sisters. Well, 2/5 of his friends, so I need to do 2/5 times 20 over 1, which would be 40 over 5, which you would then reduce it and you'd get your answer. Finally, number 32, last problem because I'm done. A gift store owner used 9 rolls of wrapping paper to wrap his customers' gifts last week. Each roll was 66.5 inches long. How many gifts did he wrap if a 9.5 inch long piece of wrapping paper? All right, so I'll do most of this problem for you, not all of it. 66.5 times 9 is going to equal 598.5. Now here is where I'm about done. 598.5. We are going to split it equally between the 9.5 inch long pizza piece that's used for each wrapping. So we are going to move that decimal over, and if you move that one, you got to move this one. So now it's up to you to figure out how much wrapping paper was used, or how many gifts were wrapped with that much wrapping paper. Well, guys, that's all for me. I hope you guys got some information. Hope you guys can use this to study for the 9 weeks test, and everyone ends up being successful. Again, if you have any questions, please let me know. Have a great night.